Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. Some different faces starting for this team as they have several players out of action with injuries right now.
Coming into the home stretch limping. 4 players out of action. This group's banged up.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Avdia. And it's Sissoko in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Nuggets, Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center position. So here we are toward the end of the regular season, the stretch run, if you will. What are you looking for, Tim, around the league at this particular portion of the schedule?
I think the first thing is who's healthy at the right time of the year, and then who has expanded their roster and their rotation, because depth to me is as important as anything else as you head into this important part of the regular season.
Depth important, and probably, would you agree, the hardest thing to really capture?
Very difficult. Coaches need to have trust in their roster. It's awfully difficult to get coaches to go more than 8 or 9 deep.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. And it's blocked. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Tim, you wouldn't know it now. Kamara, a late second-round pick back in 2023.
Well, Kevin, he's proven himself now. His defense is what first stood out, but now his offense has taken a leap forward.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Nuggets. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Back over to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Jokic with the screen on Holiday. Murray the pass to Jokic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Timberwolves at Target Center. Outside Holiday. Pass to Sissoko. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Holiday. Hits from the high post. Holiday's got 6.
And capable of making these in his sleep. Holiday has tremendous confidence and touch on that mid-range.
Now here's Murray. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Gordon finds Murray. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. The Trailblazers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Klingon. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And Klingon uses his size well and just bullies his way through the defense.
Holiday against Murray. Johnson kicks to Jokic. And another miss by Denver. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Holiday. It's good from long range. Holiday's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Trailblazers.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Deni Avdija.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Murray. Brown finds Gordon. Back to Brown. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Raptors.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Murray against Holiday. Gordon for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor, and he remains a capable three-point shooter.
Holiday, the pass to Avdija. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Denver's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Pass to Jokic. Off with the layup.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Hey, Greg, after 2 seasons in Milwaukee, how about Damian Lillard going back to the Blazers roster even as he works his way back from the Achilles?
And in the meantime, he gets to watch this relatively young group compete. Their activity and defensive edge should pair nicely with his offensive brilliance next season.
Denver with the ball. Portland making their last shot. Gordon with the screen for Murray. There's the 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Trailblazers leading by 6. And stolen by Murray. Johnson left side. There's the drive. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And again, Denver no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Well, that happens sometime. Nothing is guaranteed in this league.
A nice shot by Klingon.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Checking out the stats for Jokic. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. He's getting around 28 points per, 13 rebounds, and 9 assists. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
You want to be a successful team in this league, you need to find someone that you can feed the ball to and count on to score.
Here's Brown. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Sissoko. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Trailblazers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he makes the first. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. Greg, that's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Klingon with it, covered by Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Tim walked me down, but Donovan. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. The Nuggets, number one.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
And the first one at the line is good.
And simply put, Donovan Clingan is a winner. 2 national titles in 2 college seasons. He can really affect a game at that size.
And Clingan drops them both. The Nuggets trail by 11. Pass to Jokic. To stop the run. Outside Gordon. Back to Jokic. Clingan with the steal. Here's Sissoko. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Holiday. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. On the wing, Brown. Pass to Jokic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jokic has got 5.
Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
Here's Sissoko. He's covered by Brown. Here's Avdia. Out to the right wing. The 3. Goes up again. And there's a nice layup by Clingan. 10 points for him.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Clingan using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. On the wing, Brown. Puts up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
And the basketball IQ of Jokic is off the charts. Terrific kick-out pass to the shooter there.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Now Kamara. Pass to Clingan. Over Jokic. Clingan shot is off.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Another 3 for Denver.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. And he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Leading by 5. Pulls it from 20. Jokic grabs the miss.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Puts one up from 19. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
They just committed too many mistakes. It was impossible to overcome.
Here's Williams. Henderson outside. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Brown. The Nuggets trail by 5. That one falls. Gordon's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now Henderson hasn't made one yet. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Guys, back to you.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Now here's Murray. 6 on the shot clock. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Henderson for 3. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Murray kicks to Watson. Outside Gordon. Brown outside. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers leading by 5. And Brown over to help. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Brown. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game. That sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Now here's Murray. Over Gordon. And it's in off the backboard. Now it's a 7-point Portland lead.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far. And the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Some early scuffles for the 3rd pick overall in 2023, but Tim, Scoot Henderson coming on strong.
Well, he is slowly improving his efficiency. He has a long way to go, but with those physical tools and work ethic, I wouldn't bet against him.
And that one falls for Henderson. Both free throws good from Henderson.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Here's Strother. 9-point game his last outing. Williams with the block. Moving it up. Finished off the break.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Here's Brown after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Hardaway kicks to Brown. 6 to shoot. Here's Watson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Denny Avdia picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Blazers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And it's just another thing they've done well, forcing the issue, getting to the free throw line, not playing timid offensively.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. 54 seconds left in the first. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 10-point game. Fires it up. And Portland again with the bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Strother, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Valanciunas with a screen on Avdia. Brown. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Here's Hardaway. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. Henderson outside. Fires the three. And no good. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
The Nuggets trail by 12. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Murray out there with Toumani Camara. Then it's Williams. Then it's Holiday. And it's Sissoko in at the shooting guard position. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Watson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Let's look at the 2K leaderboard to find out the teams that have led the league in steals the season's second half. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
You know, the defense has been frenetic, and it seems like they're gaining momentum as the season wears on. I mean, they're forcing a lot of turnovers.
Jones checked in for the Nuggets. And Portland with the change here, too. Klingen's checked in. There's the pick. Holiday, the pass to Sissoko. Takes the 3, and Drew Holiday with the 3. Holiday's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Portland.
And I love Holiday's shot selection. Fantastic at realizing when he should shoot off the catch.
Strother, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Deep 2 from Murray. And again, it's Portland converting.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Brown outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a 4-sport athlete, Tim, back in high school. Bruce Brown played basketball, baseball, football, and soccer.
Yeah, Kevin, that's easy to believe when you watch him play. He brings a versatility and a toughness that is much bigger than his 6'4" frame.
That free throw good from Brown. Tim, you once led the NBA in three-point percentage, and in my mind's eye, I can see almost every shot. You were terrific shooting the long ball.
Well, Kevin, I don't want to show my age, but do you know, after 4 years of high school and 2 years of college, making 25'2", I finally had a three-point line going into my junior year, and I'm just glad I had a three-point line for my entire NBA career.
Yeah, it's a tough transition to make to stretch out and go those extra couple feet.
No doubt. I was not ready to make NBA level threes when I first came out of college. A year overseas really helped me gain strength, and finally I found my rhythm in the NBA.
Oh, with the block.
intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Christian Brown's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr., and it's Jamal Murray in for Brown. Denver needs to get off his shot. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Sissoko. Valanciunas grabs the board.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Brown. Pass to Murray. Jones sets the pick for Murray. But Trey drains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
Here's Sissoko. The 19-foot shot, and the shot is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 17. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Murray down low, guarded by Holiday. Johnson's shot is off. Trailblazers have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Kamare misses. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
Gordon's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Trailblazers leading by 17. They set the pick. Holiday, the pass to Sissoko. Back to Holiday. Pass to Clingan. That one good for 2. Clingan's got 14 points.
And when someone as big as Donovan Clingan gets going, he's so hard to stop. Keep feeding the big fella.
Now Jones. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Donovan Clingan. The Nuggets have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Jones nails both of them. Portland leading by 17 and stolen by Gordon. Here's Murray. He can't hit that time. Good D by Holiday. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
4th personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Portland.
That's good from Holiday.
You know, word you hear a lot around Jrue Holiday is underrated. Enough really doesn't get said about his abilities on the floor, how he can affect the game on both ends.
Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Double team on Holiday to the left side wing. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Holiday. Really been a key contributor over the past month. He's averaging 15 points a game, 5 assists, and just over 2 steals. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
Yeah, it's all about great energy, and he brings that part to the game. His teammates feed off of that. What a great combination. Deep range and a green light.
Trailblazers leading by 15. And here's Holiday. He's got 13. Three-pointer. Portland again missing. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Pass to Brown. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brown's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Here's Clingan for 3. Murray. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Outside Gordon. Pass to Johnson. Here's Jokic, guarded by Holiday. Taken away by Holiday. One-on-one fast break. Here's Sissoko. Clingan. The shot, no good. The Nuggets trail by 13. Drives to the hoop. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Murray. Holiday finds Clingan. Back to Holiday. 6 to shoot. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And it's Gordon penetrating. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Fighting through contact, as Gordon often does.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 13. Double team on Holiday. Pass to Kamare. Clingan with it. Murray with it. Jones covering. Holiday with the three. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
He takes it in. Brown. Johnson outside. To the paint. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. Pass to Kamare. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Down by 12. Gordon with it. Kamara on him. Johnson finds Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Guys, hard enough to win in this league, but when you continue to hurt yourself because of miscues, makes it all the more difficult.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A different look for Denver. Peyton Watson comes in for Jones. And Murray subbed in for Johnson. Trailblazers leading by 12. Pass to Thibault. Outside, Avdia. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. For Denver, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back over to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. The Nuggets trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Now here's Henderson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota. Avdia on the wing. And Gordon over to help. Avdia finds Williams. Just 3 to shoot. Bible for 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
3 points.
Murray's got 4 assists now tonight. Now Brown. He's got 7. Over to the wing. And here's Jokic outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Jokic has got 11 points.
Good big fella. Jokic wastes no time getting those 3 points back.
Here's Henderson. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Outside, Avdia to the middle. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Good defense by Jokic.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Over in the corner, Avdia. Pass to Murray. It's Henderson on the wing. Outside, Avdia.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
It's Henderson on the wing. He's covered by Watson. And finished off by Williams.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Now here's Gordon. He had 16 points in the win against Toronto.
And he was outstanding getting to the line and converting. Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
He was all alone on that one. Avdia's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. The Nuggets trail by 15. Jokic with the screen on Henderson. For 3, Murray bangs home the trifecta.
That's the 2nd long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Henderson looking it over. Pass to Murray. Avdia dishes to Williams. Back to Avdia. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
And that one's good. Thibault.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Denver's gone an even 50% from 3-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Murray, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Avdia finds Murray. Avdia can't hit.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Gordon.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And so it's Portland going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Take a look at Portland trying to win their way out of a potential play-in game and really get into that top 6.
Yeah, everybody wants that surefire playoff ticket, not the conditional one.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first-half performance for the Trailblazers.
The reserves are playing like starters. A lot of teams are emphasizing depth these days.
So much talent in this league, to the point where the spillover G League has some ballers. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.